big part of what I grew up with I mean, we thought it was Santa, obviously.
Yeah.
But my parents would wrap the Christmas presents on Christmas Eve, and it would be like we got sent up early to bed, and it
Oh
kind of
my
happens
gosh,
like
yeah.
the night before our birthdays as well, because our birthdays are so near Christmas that
Yeah.
you get sent to bed quite early, and you know that everyone's like together wrapping your
And then
presents
like
for
you were
you.
so excited that you'd struggle to
Yeah,
get to sleep and stuff like
it
that, and
was
you went to
so
bed feeling
nice. Although
excited.
I was very scared of Santa when I was little. Have
How?
I
How
told
was
you this?
it rings a bell, but I have no memory of any details.
Oh, so I was really, really excited. I was like, oh, but then I was terrified that I would come downstairs and he would be sitting there in the corner and I would have to just deal with this man sitting there in the dark in a big red suit.
That is scary.
It's quite scary.
I don't think I ever thought of it that way, but I guess if you're a rational child, that's not a pleasant thing to think about.
And I'm the older one, so I would always get my little brother who doesn't like waking up, and I would get him to go downstairs first just in case Santa
No,
was there because I was
I
too
think
scared.
that's an older sibling thing because Jack used to make me do that. Do you know
Did
what? Like
he?
Jack used to wake me up early every Christmas, um, and I don't know why. When I was a child, I just did not deal with a lack of sleep, which is
Mm.
not the case now. Like I can deal on like 1 hour sleep. Not to brag, but it's true. But as a child, I just if I didn't get enough sleep, it was a mess. And he was like, okay, go check. It was like 5 a.m. He was like, go check if Santa's been. I went downstairs. Santa had been. Went back upstairs, and he was like, okay, we could just chill in my room until everyone wakes up. And like I was like, oh, I'm not feeling too good. And he was like, no, let's just chill in here. And I vomited in his room massively, like kind of projectile. And I think
Why?
because I was tired. He'd woken me up too early and I just couldn't handle it. And I was like, no, I can't. And the whole time I was like, I don't want to go downstairs, I want to sleep. And he was like, no. And I vomited. I also vomited on the shirt my mum had prepared for him to wear to like the like Christmas lunch that day. She like came in and then like so I went from his room where I was being sick. Sorry people who don't like sick. I'm just gonna continue telling the story. So I think so he was like sick originally in his room and then like stopped and was like, this is gonna continue. So I went to the bathroom and then just like I think got in there, panicked, and thought, where do you be sick? And I was sick in the sink, didn't know what to do. And then
Oh.
my mum was like, my mum just came in, she was like, why couldn't the toilet is literally there? I was like 7, I was like, don't shout at me, I'm not well. But I was perfectly fine the rest of the day. But then, sorry, this is such a long story, but I remember we went to, like, so we used to have Christmas at my grand's house, so we'd like
You
take
go.
all our presents and like I got a
Yeah.
DS this year, so I really wanted to play on my DS.
Oh.
And everyone was like eating their dinner and I was like, oh, I'm just not feeling very well. So my mum was like, oh, it's okay, just go to the conservatory. And I just went to the conservatory and played on my DS. It was quite a good excuse.
We've all
Um
done it. We've all been there. It's like I can't be bothered dealing with this
I
family
used to
interaction
yeah,
anymore.